I'm John Mercure. This is Focus on the Falls, joined by the Superintendent of the Menominee Falls School District. He is David Muñoz. David, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Yes, I love it. All right, I love what we're talking about too. CE and Rec, the activity guide for the winter is out. It's incredible. I want to start with a broad question. David, I think a lot of people don't realize that in our village, this is part of the school district, and what an asset it is.
Yeah, it is wonderful. Community Ed and Rec is a community resource, and it's a department of the school district of Menominee Falls. It always has been, and we're excited about that, and we're expanding on that. They offer many wonderful courses and resources. We were just talking before we aired that there's Dungeons and Dragons courses next to knitting courses for those that are into knitting, of course, outside of the school day. But a lot of different activities from pickleball, learning how to play pickleball or pickleball itself, and then all the swimming in the village.
Yeah.
We have multiple pools that outside of the school day are run by Community Ed and Rec. So when you take swim lessons in the village, it is through the School District of Menominee Falls Community Ed and Rec. And we're happy to continue to offer those services, along with free swim, birthday parties and these sorts of things. Are offered and actively occur. That happens at the pool at North.
So if someone takes a day trip to Lambeau Field, or they take a Spanish class, or they come into the gym and play kickball, that's all under the jurisdiction of the school district. This is a school district asset.
Yeah, there's Packer alumni tours as part of the Community Ed and Rec, historic Racine tours, Blooming Cherries of Door County bus tours.
And these are day tours. They go in the morning, come back later that day.
All those that I mentioned, those are 21 and older. And those are bus tours. And we have a senior center. We have a senior center with many different activities in the senior center, including 60 plus bus service around the village. So we're just excited about the multitude of services that the school district of Menominee Falls is able to bring to the broader community through Community Ed and Rec.
What about for the littlest ones? Preschool, 4K registration, wraparound service for your little kids, because they're seniors, and then there's also lots of youth stuff.
Yeah, tons of youth activities. We have 4K wrap programs where if students go to school for half a day for 4K, that we offer that child care on the other side for a fee from families. There's also preschool programs that we offer for a fee before students get into the school district services. There's Easter music parties. I'm just making sure that I'm Valentine's Day music parties. Valentine's Day music party, age 1 to 5. So those are just wonderful.
That's fun.
There's a dinosaur music party. Looking down again to make sure that I get it right, and it's just wonderful. Oodles of art, ages 1.5 to 4.5 with an adult, and you can sign up for all this online for all of these different courses, youth activities and sports, including but not limited to the swimming, of course.
I love the free stuff. So this is our tax dollars. This is you as a steward of our tax dollars, hard at work. And I'm just opening it up to the page on the free classes, all sorts of stuff on nutrition, stuff, got you ready for Medicare. They have travel shows. Oh, that looks really cool. Travel shows, stuff on Social Security. They have just pages and pages of free stuff that if you live in the village, you're entitled to go check this stuff out.
Yeah, it's interesting that you stopped at the travel shows with all the traveling that you do, right?
Yeah.
So
Alaska, they're talking travel to Alaska. You can sign up. All right, speaking of registration, is it easy to register? There are different ways to register, right?
Yep. You can just go online, but it's in the booklet that everybody received at their house.
Yep.
Or you can go online, and there's ways to register. You can either register it online, or you can drop it or just stop in person. So you can in-person register. There's a lot of easy ways to register. 4 easy ways: mail, after hours, in person. Just stop in and register in person, or online. So all that is set to go. And there's several programs we're also hiring. Because we offer so many programs and services all of the time, even when school isn't in session, Community Ed and Rec probably is operating something here or there. So there's multiple different jobs open for the school year, but also for summer. And you can see all that online at Community Ed and Rec at the school district website.
That is so easy. Okay, I want to ask you a little bit about the expansion and the groundbreaking, because this is really, really exciting news. We've been talking about this. The groundbreaking is in April of 2025. Let's go through, give people some background once again. What's going to happen? What is this exciting project all about?
Yeah, all the bids are in right now. So the timeline is going to be the school board is going to look at everything at the end of January. So we'll look at all the bids and make a decision about who we're going with for this $8 to $9 million project. And what is happening is we're adding a gym into Community Ed and Rec and
Wow.
expanding Community Ed and Rec by about 18,000 square feet.
Whoa, that's a big project.
Yeah, it's a big project. So it's going to stay on that site. But the benefit of expanding on Community Ed and Rec is that we can also expand Riverside. We have some space concerns at Riverside. And the nice thing about this is we're going to have Riverside ready for the start of the next school year.
Whoa, so by the fall, it'll be ready?
By
Wow.
the time the kids come back, the Riverside expansion
Yeah.
and rework will be completely done.
That's great.
So the big things to remember is Community Ed and Rec is now on 2 levels. It will now be on 1 level, right?
Wow.
So it's going to be on 1 level.
A lot more accessibility for
Right.
a lot of people.
Riverside is already on 2 levels. They're just going to completely take over that section that
Yeah.
used to be the rec department on the lower level. We're going to move our library down there. So we're really excited about that, and then reworking some spaces from upstairs that used to be library. So those changes will be done for the students by the start of the school year.
How great for seniors. Everything's going to be on the same level. It's going to be easy. It's going to be easier for staff. I mean, this reconfiguration, this is a big project for the village, and it shows your commitment and the village's commitment to working together to make something beneficial for the district and for the village residents.
Yeah, the village has really been a wonderful partner. I've gone to several meetings. Obviously, they had to approve the signage, and there's an architectural control board, and there's all these pieces, very important. So the village has been great, specifically Mr. Fitzgerald, the village administrator. He's been outstanding. He has a lot of institutional memory in terms of how all of this works. So he's been outstanding and very supportive of making sure that we don't just have the idea, but we can finish the project for the community as a whole. So like I said, the vast majority, matter of fact, all of the new spaces are for Community Ed and Rec. They're for the community writ large.
When do you hope that the community ed and rec part will be done? Riverside will be done in the fall. That's
Yeah.
exciting. That's so soon. How about the rest of it?
Yeah, we're looking to break ground in April, this coming April. The school, like you said, will be done by the start of the next school year. We're looking at the holidays for things, and we'll phase it open as soon as it's ready to go. But we're looking at the latest January. So about this
that's
time, about this time next year, we're going to get pretty close to a grand opening for the Muñoz Community Center. And we have a good plan. We have a transition plan for how that's all going to work. But it's going to get a lot more exciting in the community once they see walls going up and all these sorts of things, which is going to start happening in April.
All right, what are your plans for Christmas? Will your whole family be together?
We'll be together for as long as we can, and we'll zip around to my wife's in Minnesota, and like you, our children are mostly grown and flown, and so it's great to have them around when we have them around, and go to church. And
Isn't that nice when they've grown and they've left and they've succeeded and then they come home, and this is the time of year where we get to spend the time with that family all together.
You still got to drink a lot of milk like they always do.
And leave some milk and cookies for Santa.
Right?
My kids still believe in Santa, and they're 31 years old. I don't know. The gifts keep showing up, and they keep believing in Santa.
Right. We have Santa. We have the gifts. We have the trees. So it's really fun living in the falls. A lot of great neighbors, and just a great community to live in for Christmas or anytime.
It is. Thank you for what you do for the community and district, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.